Going on, everyone? I hope you are all having an incredible morning. I am drinking black coffee, no cream, no sugar. Let's dive right into it. We got the BTC, USDC, US DT tether chart up. Sorry, I just woke up, so my mind's like. But Bitcoin broke through some major resistance here. I mean, it was under 10K for a long time. This is pretty incredible. A little trading thing. This is like trading basics, but this previous resistance will now more than likely become support. So if it goes up and it does like a pullback or whatever, it'll probably stop there, maybe a little under it, but this will likely hold it and then it'll probably go back up or something like that. That's usually what happens with these charts. Support, once resistance is broken, it usually becomes support. So a lot of traders, what they'll do is they'll place their bets around this line. And I say bets, they'll place their, then they'll put a stop right here, and yeah, expect it to kind of go back up and ride the range. And they'll usually be over leveraged. I don't trade with leverage because I don't need to. But if you were starting out and you wanted to build your account up, you could do that. You could wait till it gets back down to this support, buy it, and then you don't need any indicator to tell you that either. It's just support, resistance, volume, price action. Pretty basic stuff in trading, but the basics are worth mentioning because I see a lot of new guys get in, guys or girls, get into the game. The first thing they do is bust out an indicator. Wait a minute, you need to learn price action first. Learn volume, learn some basic support and resistance. That's resistance right there. That's definitely support. This is support. But since it broke through the resistance, you could say pretty well that would probably hold if it were to like go up to like some crazy number like 13,000 or something. Did make its way back down. The first time it touched this previous resistance would more than likely hold it. The first time it touched it again, more than likely. I've seen it with an 80% probability that it would hold that. So anyway, let's dive right in. I want to show you my ZIL BTC. I was trading this for the last month, and I didn't buy this dip. I'll tell you why. The reason I didn't buy it was because I was still in the Kyber network trade, the KNC, and I was rather heavy on that trade. And when I saw these charts start to tank, I was like, I need to conserve capital. I don't want to have all my money in all these different coins because I don't know how low they're going to drop. Because we just got off a really nice pump, everything's up, could drop pretty far. I want to have a lot of ammunition for KNC since I wasn't able to get out of that chart. Still trading it, so that took a lot of self-control to see this thing dip and not buy and be like, okay, well, I need to have a lot of ammunition for the other chart. I don't know how low it's going to drop. I know the worst place to be in. This is the worst place to be in, is to not be able to have capital to trade yourself out. It's the absolute worst place, and I just don't want to be there. So, but anyway, I've been practicing my system. Buying my dips, selling the bounce, buying my dips, selling the bounce, and as it goes up, I start to do the ladder stack, right? So I'll start to stack in, buy the bounce, buy these nice dips, and when the chart starts to get up here, like it starts to kind of come back to life, what you'll see the support start to flood in, right? It says it won't dip far before every dip gets bought immediately. Every dip gets bought immediately. Right now, we're not seeing this dip get bought immediately because of just how freaked out people are, right? When BTC makes a move, people lose it. People lose it, especially this chart. It's probably going to take a little bit for it to kind of get back up to where it is, and possibly test this all-time high. I mean, when Bitcoin starts to move, alts start to spike. So you got to keep that in mind. That's when people, when you're in a trade and people are like, it's never going to go back up. It's never going to go back up. Well, keep in mind the last bull market, if Bitcoin went up 10%, alts spiked by 20 or 30%. So if you're stuck in a trade right now, don't freak out. Don't sell at the bottom. Don't be the chode that sells right there. Just don't do it. I'm telling you, you're gonna regret it. You know, fight this fight. Sell a little bit on this. So what I would do if I was stuck in a trade, like down here, I would sell a little bit here, and then if it went down again, I'd buy another buy, sell again, wait for this support, wait for it to be broke, buy aggressively, sell when it comes back up to touch that support right there. And I would just start playing it. I would play the chart, play it like it's a video game, and that will keep lowering your break even, lower your break even. Then when we get back up and touch break even, sell 50%. Hell, sell 70%. Whatever. There's no wrong or right way. Whatever makes you be able to sleep at night. Sell 70%. Then if it turns back down around again, it's not a big deal. And if it comes back up, you still have more to sell. You can still take profits if it goes back up. That's a safe bet. You can't do that in leverage, right? If you're in a chart in leverage, I'm not against leverage, by the way. I just don't need to do it. If you're in leverage and it goes down, you can't layer into leverage. And for all intents and purposes, when you're dealing with stocks, you shouldn't layer in. However, crypto is an extremely amateur market, so you will see these bounces. You'll see the return back to here, usually. Let's hope. I have always seen it before. This returned, that returned, this returned, this returned, this one returned, this returned, this returned. This one might return. I don't know. If it doesn't, it'll be a first. I'll tell you that. Anyway, I hope this helped. But we are able to maintain this in a 3.21% of free ZIL. I have all of this coin, all of this trading that I've been doing. It's all free ZIL. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm waiting to, maybe if we get back up to here, I'll start selling my free coins, into BTC. That's the power of it. So don't lose your head when things start to go down. It's a good buying opportunity. Bitcoin's going to bit. Bitcoin's going to do what it's going to do, and that's just kind of how you got to be prepared by that and be expecting that. Anyway, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you like this kind of content. I'm going to get back to my morning and finish my coffee. I look forward to talking to y'all later. Until next time, peace.